The Denver Broncos have pretty much filled out their coaching staff and have finally found their offensive coordinator. What's up, guys? Welcome to Denver Broncos Syndicate, part of the Sports Syndicate family of channels where we are dedicated to bringing you content about our favorite sports teams. I am your host, Gage Madrid. Before we jump in, guys, if you could just do me a big favor and smash the like button on this video as well as subscribe to the channel, I would really appreciate it. Those are two free and easy ways that you can help show your support. It helps tell YouTube's algorithm to push us out to fellow members of Broncos country just like you and me. Yesterday, the Denver Broncos officially announced 16 hirings on their coaching staff. Most of these hirings we already knew about, the team just made them official. However, one big thing that came from this is we found out the official title of Joe Lombardi. And as I somewhat suspected from the beginning of this whole process when Sean Payton was named the Broncos head coach, the Denver Broncos have officially announced former Chargers offensive coordinator Joe Lombardi as their offensive coordinator. The 51-year-old Lombardi was a Saints offensive assistant and then their quarterbacks coach from He then spent 2 seasons as the Detroit Lions offensive coordinator in 2014 and 2015 before going back to New Orleans to his old role of quarterbacks coach from 2016 to 2020. It was in 2021 when new Chargers head coach Brandon Staley coaxed Lombardi over to Los Angeles to be the offensive coordinator for second-year quarterback Justin Herbert. Although Lombardi's offense was a top 10 unit in terms of yards per game in each of his 2 seasons, when you peel back the layers of the onion, his offense overall was not that impressive. Despite the Chargers having a top 3 offense in the NFL in terms of passing yards, they actually had one of the worst offense in terms of air yards. So what that essentially means is Joe Lombardi turned Justin Herbert, who's got a cannon and is one of the best deep ball throwers in the NFL, into a check down Charlie. When you actually look at the tape, way too often, Lombardi was running these rudimentary concepts that were run at the high school level and designed to essentially dink and dunk your way down the field. He was running concepts like all curls and hank and other rudimentary concepts that are run at the high school level. It's absolutely ridiculous. Justin Herbert's total air yards actually steadily decreased under Joe Lombardi, and it was really pathetic towards the end of his tenure there. The Chargers ended up blowing a 27-point lead in their playoff game against the Jaguars last month, and in part was due to Joe Lombardi's conservative play calling in the second half. Way too often, their offensive production was curl routes to Keenan Allen and Mike Williams and swing routes to Austin Eckler. When you have the horses to run a deep downfield passing attack and you don't do it, that's just a wasted opportunity. And that's what it felt like for the last 2 years watching the Chargers offense. It was a wasted opportunity when you have a young quarterback in Justin Herbert who's got one of the most live arms in the NFL, and then you turn him into a check down Charlie. Now, the only thing that does give me a little bit of solace with this hire is the fact that Joe Lombardi will not be calling plays on offense. That, of course, will still be Sean Payton's job. Because of this, I really hope that we're not going to see all those rudimentary offensive concepts that the Chargers were running for the past 2 years. It really felt like Joe Lombardi was running the same offense that the Saints ran in the last couple of years of Drew Brees' career after his arm had died, and he was running that offense with Justin Herbert. Are you kidding me? I don't know, man. This hire definitely does not inspire me. Hopefully Joe Lombardi is not as heavily involved in the play design as it seems like he might be, because if he is, we may be seeing a lot of rudimentary football on offense here in Denver. And that's exactly what we don't want to see because we had to spend the whole of last year watching that crap with Nathaniel Hackett. So yeah, guys, this is definitely not a very inspiring hire for me. But if you guys feel like this is a good hire, drop some comments down below and let me know why you think that is. I would love to hear from you, but I just don't see it, guys. When you actually look beyond the numbers and actually look at the tape, Joe Lombardi's offense last season was extremely disappointing. Alright guys, be sure to leave a like on this video as well as subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it. We are inching closer and closer to 1,400 subscribers, guys, so let's see if we can get there by the end of the month. I know it's really tight, but I believe we can get there, guys. We have less than 20 subscribers to go. And for now, guys, this has been another episode of Denver Broncos Syndicate. I am your host, Gage Madrid, saying peace out.